A lonely boy sits in a dimly lit room, his textbooks open but the words melting into black ink. Dark whispers curl out of the shadows like smoke, wrapping around his ears. You're nothing. You'll never escape. You belong to me. The walls of his room twist and writhe, shadows stretching into clawed fingers. In the corner, a monstrous figure with glowing red eyes slowly emerges. Its body is made of black mist and jagged teeth, oozing across the floor. The boy freezes in terror as the creature leans in, hissing, "I am failure." The room flickers like a dying candle as darkness swallows everything. Tendrils explode from the floor, coiling around the boy's arms and legs, dragging him into a nightmare void. He falls endlessly through blackness, voices screaming all around, "Give up! Give in! Fail!" But deep inside, a faint light flickers in the boy's chest. With a scream, he strikes a match, the flame blazes, blinding the creature. The shadow recoils, its body cracking and shattering as golden light floods the nightmare. The boy crawls back into his room, bloodied and trembling, but alive. He stays awake all night, surrounded by candles and notes, whispering formulas like prayers. On the day of the exam, the shadow returns, smaller but still hissing in his ear, "You cannot win." The boy grips his pen like a weapon, fire burning in his eyes.
At first, Abdul thought he was imagining it. The whispers came at night, curling through the cracks in his small, cold room like smoke. "You're nothing. You'll never escape. Why keep fighting? Just give in." They began faint, barely audible over the hum of his fan. But night after night, they grew louder, sharper. The voices didn't just speak. They slithered under his skin, coiling tight around his chest until it was hard to breathe. The shadows weren't normal anymore. They moved when he wasn't looking, stretching, writhing like long fingers across his walls. His bedside lamp flickered without cause. The air felt heavy, like a storm waiting to break. Every failed test made them stronger, darker. At school, teachers mocked him. Hopeless, they muttered under their breath. Students snickered behind their hands. And at home, his parents no longer asked about his grades. The silence was worse than shouting, it was suffocating. He stayed up late at night, staring at his books, trying to force the words to make sense. But the letters blurred, writhing like maggots on the page. Then, one stormy night, as rain lashed against his window and thunder growled low in the sky, the whispers became words. "You've already failed." Abdul froze in his bed. His breath came shallow. The air in the room shifted, thicker, colder, like a tomb. In the corner, the shadows gathered, swirling like ink dropped in water. Slowly, they began to take shape. Two burning red eyes snapped open. And then it spoke. "I am failure." The voice was deep and guttural, scraping the inside of his skull. "And I will devour you, piece by piece, until there is nothing left." Abdul's breath caught. His body refused to move. The thing shifted forward, its jagged limbs bending at impossible angles. Its mouth split wide, showing rows of teeth like shattered glass. "Give up. Let me take you." Abdul wanted to scream, but no sound came. His body felt frozen, paralyzed under its gaze. The next night,